Today is August 20, 2012, and it's about 11:35 in the morning, and we are now here at Kamiring Network's Experimental Research Station, a project funded by Victory Global Unlimited Systems Incorporated. We are here to document the ongoing rice experiments wherein INSIC 152 was used in this experiment. We planted this rice variety perhaps about 500 square meters of this property, which is about 880 square meters acquired by yours truly. And as we can see, the seedlings now are a little bit healthier as compared to when they were planted about 1 week ago. And we can observe that these seedlings were planted in sandy loam area where some little stones are scattered around the planting area. And this is planted all the way down at the back of this property. We are also into having an idea that any type of rice varieties could be planted in sandy areas like this one, because the soil texture here is sandy, as you can observe, and there are also stones, and the texture of course is sandy in nature. And this is the type of soil wherein this rice seedlings were planted. We can observe that the height of muta was also as high as these seedlings, and so within the next few days we're going to pull out this type of seeds or seedlings that could affect the growth and development of these seedlings that were planted single-handedly. And so you can observe that they were planted in a straight line, and the distance in between hills is about 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters. With this more than 500 square meters that were planted with INSIC 152, we only use about 150 grams of seeds, but not even half of it were used for the planting of this area. So we will go to some of the, or at the back of this planting area. As you can observe, there are also some seedlings planted here, and we can easily observe that when rain comes, there are some erosions going on, since at this portion the elevation is a little bit lower as compared to that portion, and so rain coming from the highway would be going down from that area and would pass through this area planted with the rice, and so we can observe that there are some erosions going on. And at this portion we also mimic the inundations of soils, just like in the uplands, when some portions would be higher and there are some portions that would be lower. And taking at the look of these seedlings, you can see that they were planted in a straight row all the way at the back. And so we really wanted to show to the farmers around the country that even without much water, when a rice technology will be applied, it would still be as productive as the traditional farming system. So basically on the left side we can observe that there are some pots that were planted with rice seedlings. These are the same pots that were used in the seed sowing process for this experiment. In this documentation, it does not only show the ongoing rice project, but we also had this aquaculture being done here. And that about 3 weeks ago we bought some fries that are so small. However, after just 2 weeks of applying microbial inoculant in this pan, we observed that the fries are bigger, and so you can observe that they're going up and down of the water. And this basically during this time of the day we're feeding them. Those are the carps, numbering about 30, and we did put about 100 fry also of tilapia. And so in this small pan there are about 100 tilapia and 30 pieces of carps being raised. And we're going to observe this for the next 4 months to be able to see the difference in terms of the weight and the length of this tilapia and carp being raised here in this pond. So this is Ronnie C. Alonso saying good morning.